Hello friends, today I am going to explain a movie named Scorpion King. As the story begins, we are shown the Scorpion King and he has been winning wars for the past many years, but this time he loses a war, so he and his companions are left in a desert. Many days pass there to die, and one by one all his companions die. Now he is the only one left, so he prays to his goat that you save my life until I defeat my enemies and let them kill them, and after that I am ready to give you my life. Then his god hears his prayer and the whole desert becomes green. His god gives a lot of evil army to the Scorpion King. He makes him their king, with which he wins thousands of wars in the future. He defeated all his enemies, but he had promised his god that when he defeats all his enemies, he will also give his life, and according to his promise, his life is given to him. Rick is taken away and his army, which has been brought alive, is buried in the sand again. The place from where they came was the past time, and now we see that thousands of years have passed, but the Scorpion King and his entire army are buried at the same place. Now after this we are shown Rick and Evelyn in the present. Both of them got married and now they had a son who used to work with them. Actually, these people were archaeologists, and now they were at the place where the Scorpion King fought his last battle. Here Evelyn saw a secret box, and when she opened it, she found the Scorpion King's bracelet in it, but Alvin ignores the warning written on that box. It was written on that box that as soon as it is opened, the water of the Nile River will come here, and this is what happens. A lot of water comes there. Anyway, all three of them somehow saved their lives and came out from there, and after this they leave Egypt and go back to their country. After this, we are shown the place where the priest died and his book was lost, with which he could bring anyone back to life. Some people were digging there. They found that book here, and surprisingly, they also found the body of that priest. This dead body of the priest was missing for many years. A girl also comes to see that body, who was exactly like the one the priest used to like. Now here we come to know that this entire cult of these people is looking for that bracelet of the Scorpion King. These people come to know that this bracelet was found by Rick and Evelyn, and now they are not in Egypt, so they also go to their country. During this time, we saw that Alex, the son of the priest, was checking that bracelet, and by mistake he wore it on his hand, after which some powers started coming out of it and he started seeing things in which he saw deserts and pyramids. This scared him a lot, and he tried to take off his bracelet, but the Scorpion King's bracelet was stuck firmly in his hand and was not coming out. So he hid it in his court slip. After this, when the excavators came to Eli Vin to take the bracelet, then that man also comes there who was the guard of Pharaoh in that place. He was protecting that place from many places so that no one comes there, and nowadays he used to live with them. He forbids Evelyn to never give them the bracelet. Then these people forcefully take the bracelet and Evelyn with them. After this, that man quickly ran to Rick and showed him the picture of that man and said that he is their leader. He says that this man has kidnapped your wife, and he also took the bracelet. Then Alexson said that he is their leader. He says that you people don't worry, I have that bracelet and I know this man too, he works in the museum. After this, these people immediately left for the museum. On the way, the guard told Rick that because now your son has worn this bracelet, the Scorpion King will come alive within 7 days, and you know that whoever kills that Scorpion King can rule over his entire army and can also give them orders, and that is why all those people are trying to bring that priest alive, because he is very powerful, and if that priest is brought alive, then he can also defeat that Scorpion King, after which the people of that cult will rule the whole world along with the priest. After this, all these people reach that place where Zachary saw that when they opened that box here, then in it that bracelet was not there, which surprised them a lot. Their leader ordered to throw Evelyn in the fire, and during this time they had also brought Priest alive. The same girl whose face resembled his girlfriend came in front of Priest. Actually, this was the second birth of the same girl. She was born again, and this girl also remembered all the things of her past. She started talking to Priest. On the other hand, Rick and his companions saved Evelyn and left from there, but Priest made those magical mummies made of sand alive and set them after them. They kidnapped Evelyn and Rick's son, and now Priest, that girl and all the other people are in a train with Rick's son. Priest comes to Alex and tells him that you are wearing this bracelet in your hand, and the one who wears this bracelet also gets to know the route where Scorpion King is going to come alive. On the other hand, Evelyn and Rick were very worried about their son, so they went to their friend who had a hot air balloon and asked him for help to take them to the place where Priest and his other people are because they have kidnapped their son. On the other hand, Alex frees himself from the train and comes out. It was a fort-like place. Here Alex again starts getting visions where Scorpion King was supposed to come alive, but then Priest comes here and catches him again. After this we saw Priest and Priest's favorite woman. Priest calls back the soul of his girlfriend who was imprisoned in the darkness. He was doing this by reading in that book, and he put that soul inside that girl, due to which this girl remembered all her old things, and along with that Evelyn also started getting old visions. Evelyn came to know that she was Pharaoh's daughter, i.e. that girl, and the priest killed the Pharaoh in front of the princess' eyes. This was the reason why Alvin was so smart about things like a book box and this bracelet. After this we saw Evelyn and Rick in that hot air balloon which goes to the same place, i.e. near that train, but when they went inside the train they did not find their son anywhere. Here they saw a model made of Wraith which Alex had made, and this was the place where they have taken Alex. Seeing this, all the people understand, but the priest also came to know that he is here. That is why he made the sea water rise very high and crash their hot air balloon, due to which these people get down from it. Now Gerd, Rick and Evelyn move forward in the forest. These people saw some of the priest people here, and there are also mummies whose heights were very short. They started attacking them. She kills many of priest's men. Alex is also there, and Rick, seeing the opportunity, runs away with his son. They have very little time, because if they don't reach the pyramid and remove the bracelet before the morning, then their daughter could die. Evelyn's brother was also there, and now all these people together started running towards the pyramid, and before the sunlight falls on them, they jump inside the pyramid, which saves their son's life. The bracelet had slipped out of his hand and he throws it away. Evelyn and her brother also came here, but priest's favorite woman comes and stabs Evelyn. After doing this, they run away, and Rick feels very sad to see this. He decides to take revenge. This, we saw priest and that girl inside the pyramid. Then some black evils came here. They take out all the powers from priest, which Scorpion King had sent him here because he was going to come alive, and he did not want anyone to be as powerful as him. Priest does not understand what is happening here. On the other hand, the man who had revived priest finds the fallen bracelet of Scorpion King. He found a very big scorpion sign. He put that bracelet in his hand and put his hand inside a hole in that sign, which meant that now Scorpion King and his army are going to come alive soon, and soon they will reach here. Outside, the guard had also brought his entire army, which was on the Ricky side, so that as soon as Scorpion King's army comes alive, they can face him. Evelyn's son and his brother were very sad about Evelyn's death. Alex's uncle explained to him that, "Son, you do not worry, once we get hold of that book with which anything can be revived, then see, first of all we will kill your mother with it." After this, they went inside the pyramid and snatched the book from the priest's girlfriend. Evelyn's son knew how to read the ant language, so he started reading the book, after which his mother, Evelyn, came alive. Now, the priest's favorite woman and Evelyn fight a lot. On the other hand, the priest was furious, and for revenge, he says that I will wake up the Scorpion King and kill him and rule over the whole world. He tries to wake him up, but then Rick comes here who stops him, and a lot of fighting starts between them, and during this fight, we saw that a door opened and we found that the Scorpion King has now come alive. Now the Scorpion King was half scorpion and half human. He had returned very powerful and dangerous. The priest gets scared seeing the Scorpion King because now he was a normal human because all his power was in this Scorpion had snatched it. He understands that I cannot defeat him even if I want to. Now as soon as Scorpion King came to kill him, he bows down in front of him and says that I am your slave. He pointed towards Rick and said that he wants to kill you, so he started moving towards Rick because Rick was also a human being. He could not fight him, so he moved back to save his life, and he came near a stone on which some drawings were carved in which a man was killing Scorpion King with a very big spear. So he understands that he can be killed with this special kind of spear. Then Evelyn's brother came here and he had the same spear in his hand. Rekko tells him to throw this spear towards me, and he did the same as soon as he heard this, but in between the priest caught that spear. Here the priest played a trick because he had got that spear in his hand. He was able to kill this Scorpion King. He could have killed the king and taken all the power in his hands, but before that spear could hit the Scorpion King, Rick caught that spear, and now as soon as the Scorpion King attacked Rick, Rick quickly thrust that spear inside him. Outside the pyramid, the Scorpion King's army grew up to fight the guard's army, but now because the Scorpion King was destroyed, the entire army again got buried in the sand inside the pyramid by becoming sand. We saw that everything there was also getting destroyed. The ground there had opened up where the demons of hell were pulling Priest and Rick inside. Seeing Rick in trouble, Evelyn quickly came to save him and said that I cannot go from here without you. The priest was also watching all this. The priest also told his favorite woman that you also come and save me, but that vile girl ran away from here saving her life. Priest's heart was broken after seeing this. He was deeply shocked that the girl whom he loved more than his life left him and ran away, so he himself gave himself up to the demons of hell, and in this way he lost his life, but the priest's favorite woman also could not be saved. While she was escaping, she fell in a place where there were very dangerous insects, and in a moment those insects ate her, due to which she also got killed. Now Evelyn's whole family comes to the pyramid. All these people were saved. These people came out from there, but all the ways were destroyed. To save their lives, all these people went to the top of the pyramid, and then their friend came here who had that hot air balloon. He quickly made them sit in his ride. After this, all these people leave from here. Below we were also shown the same guard who was fighting with the Scorpion King's army, but now because that evil army has been defeated, so it also thanked Rick and his family. Once again these people saved the world from destruction, and now with this the film and story ends here. So friends, that's all for today's video. See you in the next video. Subscribe for more videos like this and turn on the notification, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thanks for watching.